What else is coming up?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall. It's the new comedy about a guy who is desperately trying to get over being dumped. It's already been called an instant classic by one critic, and it's from the folks who created the hits Knocked Up and the 40-Year-Old Virgin, so you know it has to be a lot of fun. And the whole cast is here this morning to fill us in on all of their hijinks. There they are.
That's some hair there.
Next story is about pranks, nudity, and a lot more from the cast of the new film Forgetting Sarah Marshall. They look so warm out there. But first, this is Today on NBC.
Hello, America. I think it's all right that I have my coffee.
You can have your coffee, absolutely. You may recognize most of the group sitting here with me one way or another from your favorite TV shows. Jason Segel right here starred in Freaks and Geeks. Kristen Bell plays the Electric Elle on NBC's Heroes. Mila Kunis was on That 70s Show and is the voice of Meg Griffin on Family Guy. And Russell Brand is a stand-up comic who has hit it big across the pond in Great Britain. And they are all joining comedic forces in the new Judd Apatow comedy Forgetting Sarah Marshall, about one man's trip to Hawaii in the hopes of getting over being dumped. The only problem, he's greeted by his worst nightmare. His ex is there along with her tragically hip new boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, it's Sarah Marshall from Crime Scene. People are excited that she's here.
She's my ex-girlfriend. We broke up 3 weeks ago.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
All right, this is fine, right?
Sir?
It's totally fine. Okay, there she is. Did she see me?
Uh-huh.
Is she coming over here?
Yep.
Peter,
Hey. Hi.
what are you doing here?
Came here to murder you.
Okay, full disclosure here. We're outside. It's freezing. I say to the producers, let's go inside. They say to me, you guys demanded that we do it outside.
We don't like it. The weather makes it's a cruel mockery of this Hawaiian setting.
It's a paradox. It's an obnoxious paradox.
It is freezing.
It's like the Twilight Zone.
But we'll be professional. We'll rise above it, right, Jason?
So you will.
Well, this is your movie, honey. You wrote it. This is your story. Was there really a Sarah Marshall in your life at one point?
There have been many.
Many?
Yeah, I'm not good at dating. My relationships end with me generally getting dumped and some woman driving off in a car, wildly relieved to be free.
So, but in this movie, she dumps you. Sarah dumps you while you're totally naked.
Yes.
Now, has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, I had a girlfriend once call me from the airport. She got back in town and said, I need to come see you, which it's early, but I thought meant, you know, we're going to fool around. So she arrived at my house, and I was there waiting like some sort of chubby Chippendales model. And she said, we need to talk. Which, that never ends well. It's
No,
never, we
that's
need
not
to
good.
talk,
That's
I
not
love you
good.
more than ever. Yeah, she dumped me while naked, and the whole time I was trying to experience it like a normal person, but I just kept thinking, this is the funniest thing that's ever happened to anyone ever. So that's sort of the impetus for that scene.
And it is a very funny scene, but Kristen, you play Sarah, and I mean, I felt for you. Where do you even look in a scene like that? Up as much.
And Jason's taller than I am,
Yeah, she
which
is.
was a blessing and a curse because I could keep my eyes up, yet I was at the level of something slightly inappropriate.
And Mila, you are the desk clerk in Hawaii that finally Jason wins your heart and you win his heart. But you've never really done a lot of improv because most of your work is television, scripted. Was it difficult? Because a lot of this was improvisation.
Yeah, it's different. Let me tell you. You got to pay attention. Which is hard. No, you know what? It's really hard. It's much harder than I think most people realize. Because you have to think on your feet and you have to try to be funny, and most times you're not funny. And you learn
Which
that
is
it's okay.
embarrassing, yeah.
But you know, people throw lines at you, and it works out great. And Jason was great, Russell and Kristen. It was really fun. Yeah.
And Russell, what are you staring at? I just noticed you're staring vacantly away here.
It's not vacantly. I'm finding the divine light within us all that unifies everybody to keep me warm.
But you're a comedian
I do,
from
that's a
England.
job.
What was this experience like working with these guys?
It's really, really nice. It was exactly like this, as a matter of fact. You've perfectly recreated the environment of Hawaii. Except imagine it blood-curdlingly cold. I found this in the dressing room. If this belongs to you,
that's sweet.
give us a call.
You shouldn't be stealing that.
Well, I don't know if I stole it. I'm trying to just reunite it with its rightful owner.
It was in someone's pocket.
They're just lying about in someone's pocket.
Jason, tell me some of the stuff that went on behind the scenes in this movie.
You know, I must say, I felt like I tricked an entire studio to a 4-month vacation in Hawaii, but it was basically like camp with booze. We would act all day, and then we would all collide at the pool bar. It was a pretty amazing time, and we all got to know each other really well. We had to do yoga and exercise, which is not fun for me.
Why did you have to do that?
Because they wanted me not to look as fat as I normally do.
Oh, come on, seriously?
Yeah, because I had to be naked. And normally,
well, you didn't have to be. You chose to be.
Yeah, well, I enjoy it, frankly. But yeah, I spent a lot of time thinking about exercising, and this was the first time I actually had to put that into action, so that was intense.
Well, this movie isn't even out yet, and already instant classic. Hello, has it sunk in, guys?
That was a ridiculous review. That review was so good that I disagreed with it. It was Richard Roper just said the nicest things I've ever heard in my life. So I was very pleased. One of the funniest films of the decade, I think he said. Come on, that's crazy.
Well, I saw it. It's very, very funny.
Oh, you saw it?
I did. I got a screener.
This is where it gets awkward. You know what that means? You've seen me naked.
I have seen you naked.
Yeah,
I have seen you naked.
How'd that go for you?
It was good.
Oh, look at you. Meredith.
When does this movie open?
I've never seen you like this.
This movie opens Friday. Maybe you're just an excellent actor. All right, we'll be right back. This is Today on NBC.
Oh my God, Siegel.